you? We're good?
We're live.
On today's episode of fucking Gorilla Pimp'in.
Gorilla Pimp'in.
You really do it.
Matter of fact, without any names, Phil Jason and I filled him in a little bit of our masquerades last night, but
Oh man, we had a good time. We took his advice and went to Twin Peaks.
I told you.
Yeah, we went to Twin Peaks.
I told you.
We cleaned up in Twin Peaks yesterday. Jeff had all the women there. They was all there the whole time. He cleaned it up. It would have been boring if the women weren't there. It was an interesting night yesterday. We had fun.
You gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah. Did fucking karaoke. Did some Tupac karaoke yesterday.
Where at?
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
Cat
right.
Daddy's?
You didn't get that? You didn't feel it? You didn't get a little bit of it?
I did.
Yeah, I did some Tupac karaoke yesterday. That was fun. Yeah, I woke up with the same shit. I went to sleep just like that. I was fucking drunk.
Only the hits. How many people's in there? Just y'all?
Yeah, well, it was a group. It was a nice group. They were nice. They were cool.
We shut it down.
We shut it down.
There you go.
There was a lot more people there, and then we started,
Yeah.
stepping our game up, and everybody kind of were like, all right, we got to leave.
That's funny.
I'm not that bad at fucking Twin Peaks, am I?
Nah, you good. You was on your best behavior.
No, I don't think so.
You was on your best behavior. You was good, man.
It's the girls.
They actually were pretty receptive last night.
Yeah.
Like, I was testing them a little bit.
Yeah.
What are they receptive to?
Well, they were like, the one that like me and her will go fucking back and forth just shit talking.
Yeah.
She didn't do any of that. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I kept waiting for that to happen. That never
It
happened.
never happened.
That never happened. You was prepping me. I was like,
I think
oh,
you just gotta consider your audience.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we've talked about that. Settings, right? Like,
Yeah.
well, I don't go there to fucking pick up chicks.
Oh,
I go there for a good time and to fuck with the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but they're just in there to pick up tips, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they lay that on you. But see, they be cool with Jeff. They wasn't tripping on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell.
Dude, what, like, half the staff got cut last night, and 3 of them, after changing, they came and sat down with us.
Yeah, they said
and they paid for their own drinks.
Yeah, they paid for their own drinks. They ate.
Yeah,
Girl made some
they're
noodles.
just, I feel like they're just setting you up for next time.
Yeah. Girl went and made some noodles.
Well, I'm gonna.
They're not selling burgers and beer in there. They're selling Twin Peaks and butt
Yo,
cheeks. That's what I
she
say
did.
all the time.
She brought out her own fucking ramen.
Her ramen noodles.
Jeez.
She made a bowl of ramen noodles. Yeah.
Set me up for the next time. Just let me live it, all right?
Yeah.
Well,
She fucked me up with that one.
She made it look good too.
She kind of did. I was like, okay, I kind of fuck with it. Every time I see ramen, I smell prison. I smell prison, and I just don't like it. It brings back too many memories. I just can't do it. I'm like, why would you eat this shit out here, man?
they make some pretty good stuff though in prison out all that shit.
Oh yeah, I know how to make enchiladas with the noodles. I'm like Bubba Gum. Soup, burger, soup, fries, soup, stew. I know how to make all this stuff, man. Oh man, you would be shocked at the stuff they made. Somebody came out with enchiladas, and it looked like enchiladas. I was like, are you doing that with noodles? And they made it with noodles.
Yeah, I was only in jail for 15 days.
Oh yeah,
And
that's still a stretch though.
in good old Tent City, Arizona.
Oh, you was in a tent city? I told him there's a prison over there.
Yeah, they closed it. But good old, thank you, Sheriff Joe.
Man.
15 days, I had a DUI, and you just stay in these military like style tents, like out in the deserts. It's military bunks. You got your pink underwear, pink socks, and your it's black and white stripes. I say sheriff's inmate on the back, and in my tent there was this dude. They called him Peter Pan, Hispanic dude. There was a couple Hispanic dudes and a Indian dude they called Chief, and because I shared a tent with them. Those were like the dudes I hung out with. But when I went to eat, right, I had to sit with all the white dudes.
Yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta do that.
Afterwards, though, after chow was over, I would like kind of hang around, and like that was the only spot they had was in the. They had like one big cafeteria, and the bathrooms and the showers were off the side of that, and then it was outside where the tents were at. But after everyone got done eating, everyone like hang around for a little. You had like a little bit of time to like hang around and watch TV and stuff. So after I got done eating, I would go hang out with those guys, and I was only in there for 15 days, so I didn't have any like commissary money or nothing like that. But they had the ramen noodles. They'd be crushing up pretzels and
meat packs.
Yeah, meat packs, beef jerky. They had these big pickles, so they'd like cut the pickles up, use the pickle juice. I don't even remember the shit they were making, but yeah, they're making. They had tortillas. They'd be making tacos. They had tuna fish, and the ingenuity like blew me the fuck away. I'm just a white dude. I normally just eat my ramen with the fucking seasoning packet in there.
Yeah.
And they're doing all kinds of shit.
It's gourmet in there.
It was crazy.
It's gourmet in there. It's gourmet
Yeah.
stuff going on in there with them noodles, man.
All right, what's the best out of all that shit? If you had to eat another meal from that life tomorrow or tonight, what would it be?
Oh, with a noodle base?
No, whatever. Anything that you fucking made.
Oh.
Just like a prison meal. Not like the shit they would serve you, but like something that the boys are whipping up.
If they're like, hey, tonight you have to pick one,
okay.
What would it be? What would you do?
I would do the chili with beans.
The chili with beans?
Yeah, chili with beans. That was one of the best.
Chili McMurray.
Yeah, yup. It was chili with beans.
I hated those MREs, man.
Noodles, chili with beans with some rich crackers.
Well, the dudes when I was there, they were living off that shit because all Sheriff Joe would give us was a fucking single slice fucking bologna sandwich.
Oh yeah, Johnny. We call those Johnnies.
Or you would get a
Johnny.
Or you get a fucking peanut butter packet and 2 slices of bread and like an orange. That was it.
Yeah, that's how it be.
So you had to have like the commissary meals because it sucked.
Yeah, it sucked. I used to work in the officers where they cut their hair because once I finally worked my way through the system, I was like, I gotta get some AC. So one of the only jobs with AC was barber, where you can take their uniforms. And I was up there with the boot black and a barber. And when they bring in their clothes, because we used to do their clothes too. We used to steam clean their clothes and
press their uniforms and stuff.
Press their uniforms, all of that shit. So I had to go take, whenever a guard comes on shift, I would take their clothes, hang it up, go sit down. I used to work that job. I used to work 15-hour days.
They put me in the
just chilling.
They had a big food processing spot. So every morning we'd like walk a fucking mile to this place where they did the laundry, they cooked all the food. Well, they didn't really like cook any food because you're just fucking making bag sandwich meals.
Yeah.
But if you worked in the kitchen, you got to eat lunch there. So all the inmates only got 2 meals a day: fucking shitty ass bologna sandwich for breakfast or a peanut butter sandwich, and that was it. But if you worked during the day, you could cook like a good lunch.
Yeah. When I was at Larry Giss, for like a year, and I worked in the kitchen for the whole year. And after we served the whole unit, we used to have feast in there. Oh my God, we used to have feast.
Yeah, that's what we do. I had to fucking polish stainless steel every fucking day in the kitchen.
Oh man, I handed out the bread because I didn't want to. Because the thing about it is, if you work the lines, you have to ration the food out.
Yeah.
So you
fuck with people get fucking.
People
pissy.
get man. I was like, you know what? I ain't stiff enough. You gotta be stiff on that spoon, man. And I wasn't stiff enough because I was like, I just want to feed everybody. I don't want to start no shit over this food. But so I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be working the main entree. So I got all the way at the end and I handed people 2 pieces of bread. That's it. I was like, good. I never got in no shit too.
In the Army, Jeff, did you have to at boot camp? Do they take like the fucking privates and make them work in a fucking mess hall, or they have civilians do it?
They did, but they had for the most part it was civilians.
So when I went through, they have like team week. So every week is a different platoon or whatever as they go through training that has to do team week. But we had to work in the fucking mess hall. So we're standing there, same thing, serving chow. And I worked at the end of the chow line where like the fucking pastries and shit were. Yeah. And in the Marine Corps, all the fat fucking bodies, they put like 2 fucking racing stripes on their shirt so you know who it is. So they'd come through and they can't get the fucking donuts and the fucking jelly rolls and shit.
Yeah.
So I remember I'm fucking standing there and all the fat guys come through first. And, they'd be like, no fucking sweets for this recruit. And the drill instructor's standing there and he looks at me. He's like, put a fucking donut on there.
Fucking fatty.
And he's like, this guy's like shaking his head like, please don't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, roger that, sir. Fucking put 2 donuts on there. And then he just yells at this fucking kid, what are you fucking doing eating fucking donuts? And he's like, he just told me to put them on there. I'm like, sorry, bro. Because the drill instructor's going to go wear his ass out later.
I hated that, man. Oh, my God. I worked there for a whole year. That was the longest job I had up until that time. I was like, man, I've been there a whole year. Ain't no fucking
How long were you?
certificates or nothing.
How long were you? Share a little bit about your.
I got in trouble. I listened to the Marine Corps at 18. I went to MEPS. I did my physical. I did my ASVAB. I was set to go. I had my plane tickets ready to go, and I ended up getting in some major trouble. A robbery, a major robbery, and they couldn't really do nothing with me. I ended up getting on probation. I got 8 years deferred. 8 years deferred adjudication in Texas. That's what they call it. And I ended up doing six and a half years of probation, and I got in trouble for not finishing my community service, for not doing it. So the judge offered me 10 years, and I took it. So I had to do 5 years, and then I had to do 5 years on parole. In Texas, you got the aggravated time. You got to do half your time. Aggravated assault, aggravated murder, anything major like that, you got to do half your time. You can't do 25%. Anybody else, I could have did 2 years and came home.
Yeah. Sounds like a mandatory minimum.
It's a mandatory minimum. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything aggravated.
Anything aggravated. Aggravated robbery, aggravated assault, anything like major crimes like that. So I had to do half my time. So I got out. They gave me 10 years. I did 5 years on a 10-year sentence. Discharge parole. And I've been off of it since shit. I got off of parole at 14. I got off parole in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019. I got out of prison in 2014. Yeah. So never went back.
You the only one, Jeff, that ain't been to jail yet?
Never been to jail.
I've never been to jail.
It's
You never been to jail?
It's never too late.
Damn. That's good.
I'm just that good, I guess.
That's
Oh shit.
Get used to spreading your fucking butt cheeks.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was like all the movies didn't depict it as well. Like I said, in Texas, everybody, before I got caught trained to go to the prison, it was like, you know, all the old time convicts and stuff, they was just like, usually I was getting advice and stuff. They were telling me what to do, and all I would hear was like, look, man, it's going to be hot. So I go to another dude, and it was like, hey, man, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot down there. I'm like, what the hot? How hot can it be? They weren't talking about fights, getting murdered, rapes. They weren't talking about none of that stuff.
Just the heat.
Just the heat. And I was like, no fucking way. I don't believe it. I said, I just done it. People lived there for years. I'm like, I could take the heat.
So that's how I was in Tent City. It's in Phoenix, Arizona, out on the edge of Phoenix in the fucking desert. It's got, you know, chain link fence, barbed wire, and then you're just out there in fucking tents. There's no air conditioning. They don't even let you roll the fucking sides of the tents down to be in the fucking shade. Because it's county jail, you can only be in there, I think, for if you have like a year or less. Yeah. If not, you got to go to the actual jail. But yeah, it was hot as shit. Every day we
Hotter than Iraq?
No, not hotter than Iraq. It was actually a good rest after coming back from Afghanistan to go to jail for 15 days.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, you just chill out. Like, you know, you get up, you fucking go eat your breakfast, you fucking shave with a little fucking single blade disposable ass fucking razor, no shaving cream.
I with that.
None of that shit. You go to work. You come back from work. You got to go because you kind of like leave the jail. So you go back in. Everybody has to fucking strip down, butt naked. So you're just standing there in line. Everyone's fucking naked. You're holding your fucking, you know, lift up your nuts and fucking squat and fucking cough.
Hey man, I was naked a third of my time there.
And then they give you new shit.
A third of my time in prison was spent being naked, man. I'm telling you.
But they'd like shake your shit down all the time. So, you know, it's the desert. So at nighttime it gets fucking cold. So people would try to get like an extra fucking sheet or an extra fucking blanket, and they'd come take all your shit. Fucking one pillow, one fucking blanket. It was like, dude, no shit. It was like a boot camp fucking rack, fucking boot camp fucking mattresses.
Oh man, it was horrible. The heat changed me forever.
But we were talking about like how much the military and like being locked up has a lot in common.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Or just like deployments, I guess.
Deployments, okay.
It's PICS,
Oh,
post
yeah.
incarceration syndrome.
Yeah, because if I described my life and you describe yours, you wouldn't be able to. I'm telling you, and I was locked up with some people that was in prison. An Army Ranger, some fucking ex-Marines. I was locked up with them, and they knew. They was like, bro, this is like boot camp. This is like boot camp deployments. It just was. It shocked me how much it was.
But I think everyone gets like. It's not to say it doesn't suck. And again, I was only in there for 15 days. I'm not talking.
How long
doing
did those
anything,
15 days feel? Did it feel like life was
15
longer?
days is a long time, man. I've been in there a while too, but I'm telling you.
It's long, but like it's not long. Going to work every day like made the day go by quicker.
Oh, yeah.
But there's no fucking phones. There's no like cell phones. You know you have a phone, but if you don't have any minutes on your fucking shit, that was the only one thing I had. My wife was able to like call and put some fucking minutes on my number, but you come back from work, you go eat, and then you just wait till fucking kind of like lights out, where fucking everybody fucking goes to bed.
They have dominoes and cards and stuff.
Yeah, some people play cards, some people play dominoes. I think I read like 7 books in 15 days.
Yeah, I'm a reader too. Yeah, I read.
We would what did we do? We drew. There was like we get a thing of soap and draw like a triangle on the ground, and then you like put numbers on there, and then the fucking you have teams, and then you fucking kind of like shuffleboard, but you slide the bar of soap over and it lands in the fucking box. Mm-hmm. So like whatever number it lands on your side, you gotta do that many push-ups, and you fucking slide it back, then I gotta do push-ups, and we'll slide it back, then Aaron have to do push-ups. Then you just go till one team's like, I'm done. So there's like shit to do. I liked it because it was
you don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah. And being in the military is like, okay, I'm used to getting up in the morning. I'm used to fucking going to work. People were always getting like, they called it like you get chin checked in the fucking shower. So like motherfuckers are smuggling, they would find where the prison guards would like smoke cigarettes. Yeah. And they'd go take like the leftover butts and fucking smuggle the fucking tobacco in their ass back in there and like roll up fucking cigarettes and shit.
Re-roll them and sell them for,
Yeah. But so people would get caught smoking. So usually at lunch, right, if it was a white dude that got caught smoking, some other white dude had to go in the fucking shower and fucking chin check them and be like, hey man, don't be fucking this shit up because you're going to get everybody in trouble or they'll go fucking toss all your shit.
Yeah.
So, again, because I was only in there for 15 days, I was like, man, I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And it was on all my fucking leave time. So I got back from Afghanistan, went to Arizona, went to fucking jail, used all my leave days to go to fucking jail, got out of jail, went like straight back to fucking work. So it wasn't long, but I mean, it was.
How pissed was the missus?
Long enough. I don't think I ever asked her directly, but I'm sure she's pretty pissed.
Yeah. Is she still pissed to this day? If you brought it up.
I sent her a postcard.
I used to gamble in there. We had a bookie in there. Like he used to run the gamble. And I'm good. I'm pretty decent with gambling. So I got good with the Mexican cartel people. And I pretty much hit one day. I hit for like $200. The pot was $200. I'm talking about 4 bags full of commissary, and I hit. So I kind of got a buzz around the unit that I knew how to gamble. So the Mexican cartel people was like, look, we're gonna take your bets, Thomas, like every week. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just hit you with a percentage of it. You know what I'm saying? We hit. And I was like, I gotta win. I wish I would have won. I was like, okay, I gotta win.
What were y'all playing, cards or dice?
No, we betting on a football game. It was doing March Madness. Well, this started doing March Madness. So I had to really get my studies in. I was really like, and I was out for a little while, so I wasn't really following. But I stepped my game up quick during March Madness. So the brackets came in and we gambled, and I actually made it. I actually hit. And after that, it was on. Every week when the NFL season started, oh my God, they would come to me and they were breaking me off percentages, like taking my bets. I was like, okay, take New England this week, man.
See, he was the bet maker we were talking about last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like dude off Casino, man. I felt like Robert De Niro character off Casino, like they killed everybody else and they let me make it because I was good at gambling.
We didn't have any. We had a fucking TV. and it had a fucking piece of plastic over it that was all fucking scratched up, and it was only the
well, like in a case or some shit.
Yeah, just so like people couldn't throw something and bust the TV out.
Oh yeah, it was one of those. Yeah, they always had those. They always had those.
But the shit's scratched up and it's through plastic.
Yeah.
So you can't really, you can like see it, you can hear it, but all they would put on is like the fucking public service, the local channel. So it was like just dumbass shit.
These fuckers used to watch the stories.
What was it, AFES? Or what was that fucking military channel?
AFN.
AFN. I'm so fucking sick of that
AFN.
shit.
These fuckers used to watch the Young and the Restless, like, religiously.
Into it.
Oh my God, you'll catch the biggest dude.
Put my Young and the Restless on.
Hey man, now you like the Restless. And they used to watch it religiously. You'll catch all the gangsters just sitting there, just like, I'm like, look at this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, man, what's up, man? Hell no, you wasn't fucking what? I'm talking about all the gang, all the big time people, man. I was like, this is the weirdest shit.
You a big basketball fan?
I'm a big basketball.
You remember J.R. Ryder?
J.R. Ryder.
I was in jail with him.
Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah.
Won the slam dunk contest.
Won the slam dunk. Yeah.
Tall. No one ever talked to that dude.
Oh yeah, J.R. Ryder.
J.R. Ryder. Yeah. I think was it Isaiah J.R. Ryder or something like that?
I was at the same unit, BG. You know what BG the rapper is?
Yeah.
I was right across the street from him. He was in a federal lockup though. But the jail.
Is he one of the Hot Boys?
Yeah, with the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
He just got released, but I heard they just took him back though. Yeah, I heard they just took him back. He was in there. He was on a unit. Everybody used to talk about him. Like, yeah. BG, man.
Oh, BG.
It was cool, man. I mean, the heat was
right here. Isaiah J.R. Ryder arrested in Arizona on parole violation.
Oh, yeah. He went through his leg that year. Yeah, I remember that. J.R. Ryder was nice. He was a good baller. I know he had good conversation.
All right, so, well, since you did a pretty large
I did.
time,
I did decent time.
Did some time, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that majority of the guys or people that are locked up, or that what you experienced or what you've seen, that majority of them were trying to do better, or were they still fucking off and just trying to run shit inside and just survive?
Nah, you really meet decent guys in there. What I figured out is most people not idiots. Most people want to follow the rules and do right. I thought I was gonna go down there with a open season for convict shit. I just thought it was gonna be real, okay, man, I'm with the cream of the crop when it comes to bad people. So I just thought it was gonna be gambling. It was gonna be hookers. It was gonna be smuggling, all kind of
stuff. Shit like you see on TV.
Yeah, I just thought it was gonna be like that. I thought everybody's just crooks. But it's not like that, man. You got people who want to read. I bought books down there too. I used to get books, and my parents used to send me commissary, and I used to use my commissary money to buy books. Like they had like a book catalog where you can buy books on pennies on $1. So all around the unit, they started hearing about my I had a mini library, man. I was gonna take all the books with me. I just feel like I had to just give back to the community because they gave me, so much that I learned there. So.
What they always said when I was in there was,
but they were good.
If you start reading a book and you don't finish it, you'll be back to finish your book.
Oh yeah.
So don't ever not finish it. Don't ever get out without finishing your book. You'll be back to finish it.
Yeah, I finished all my books, and it was the most gangsters people. I mean, one dude approached me. I was like, man, what the fuck this dude want? Talking about scary looking dude, man, just big, scary. You know how them people be. You just be like, okay,
let me get a book.
Yeah, that's what he did. He came to me. He was like, hey man, let me holler at you, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck this dude want? What's up, man? It was anytime you ready to go in there though. So it was ready. It was like, okay, I'm gonna hit this motherfucker. Yeah. And he was like, man, I heard you got a bunch of books, man. I wanna check out your library, man. You the one with all the books. And I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah.
You're like, is this a setup?
I'm like, okay, cool. Big scary motherfucker, man. I was like, yeah, man, you good. Man, thank you, man. I've been hearing about, man. Me and that dude became best friends, man. Yeah. He was like, and me and that dude became best fucking friends, man. I was like, here, man, here. And I had good books. I didn't really want to, I was like, fuck it though. Here you go, man. Take him to the house. Take him, you know what I'm saying? When you done, bring him back. You good. He was like, man, appreciate it, man. Cause I had astrology books, I had numerology books. Even the guards coming in when they do major shakedowns, they'd be like, man, look, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Palmistry? What is
that? Where you got into all the astrology shit?
Yeah, that's when I got really into it. I got into it years before that. Cause I named my son before I went to prison. I named it based off numerology. So I was in it. I've been in it since I was 18, but I definitely got a bunch. I definitely learned a lot more in there, and they would eat them up, man. It just tripped me up. It would just trip me out how much you find the scariest dudes that's really not that scary. You know what I'm saying? They're really like decent guys. Like, cause I was a known one. I'm always known for getting cool with the bully. I'm always known for getting cool with the badass, which is cool. But
well, 2 plus depending on like what your bid is, right? You're like, okay, well that's doable. I don't want to fuck this up and be here any fucking longer than I have to.
And I had a major crime. I had believe it or not, the charge I had put me amongst the roughest of the roughest. With aggravated robbery, I'm talking about you got dudes with dope charges that's like, man, I ain't fucking with you. You got in for aggravated robbery, like, you know what I'm saying?
They still know people on the outside too.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're a personable person, so
yeah,
that makes sense. Like,
yeah. And I met them, and once you talk to them, they cool dudes, man. Like I used to tell my stories. I used to tell, you know, everybody got their girl stories and their sex stories and the picking up chicks and all that. It was.
Gorilla Pimp'in.
Gorilla Pimp'in, man. Yeah, they used to be like, GP, come check. They used to call you by your neighborhoods. And I'm from Greenspoint in Houston, so they used to call me GP a lot. So they started calling me GP. GP, come tell your story, man. Come tell us a story about it. Like, yeah, it would be the funniest shit, but it was decent, man. You have decent guys down there, man. They smuggled phones. The unit I was at though was Phone City. What they used to do is, at nighttime, it used to be some fucking crash dummy. That's what we used to call them, crash dummies. They used to sneak out the window.
The fucking runner.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what he had to do is get butt naked though, because the guard towers would see you. If you had, because we wore white in prison. You wear white like little angels. You look like little angels. Everybody in all white. So you couldn't run out to the field because it's fields out there. There's nothing but fields. So he used to sneak out the window. He'd get stripped naked, jump out the window, go run all the way like probably about 50 yards to the street or to the nearest fucking road and go pick up a drop of phones and come back naked. It used to be the trippiest shit I heard, bro. And it always was a young dude that just got in there or something. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make a name for himself. But they used to get phones. As soon as I got on the unit, they were like, "Hey man, where you from? Okay, you need your phone?" I'm like, "Hell no." Cause you get G5. They G5 you off the fucking unit.
what do you mean? What is
G5 is when you get, it's a classification. It's a discharge classification where you can get G1, G2, G4, G5. G5 is when they ship you off the unit. They put you in transit. They take your status away because you got. I got an S2. In Texas, in the state of Texas, you have an S2. It's a status. I was a trustee. I became a trustee after a couple of years, and it's the best ranking you can have. So you go to a better unit. You have more privileges. You can work different jobs. It was cush. So you don't want to lose your S2. Nobody wants that. You got people in prison waiting for 10 years just to get their S2. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you want. Like if you're gonna go to prison, you want your S2. You want to be a trustee. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a cushion job. You want to have a cushion fucking time there. And so if they catch you with a phone, you get G5 out there. It's so many people I watch do that who lose their S2 status, and I just be like, damn, you fucking screw up. Like you can't fuck this up. Yeah.
You ever have to go like the hole or solitary?
Yeah, I had to go solitary.
How's that?
Solitary was cool. I actually stayed in the county. I stayed in lockup. I believe it or not, I stayed in solitary for almost a year. Yeah, for almost a year.
It's probably, would you say that's like probably the best time you can even get some sleep, some actual sleep?
Yeah, you get a lot of sleep in there. Yeah, but see, I got good sleep. But yeah, it was better. To me, it was better because I didn't have to be amongst the crowd. I didn't really, I could stay in my cell all day and have a book, bring me my child, I had my commissary at night, do some push-ups. I didn't have to watch TV or anything. I was one of those people.
Sounds like a vacation.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That was me. I would lay in my rack, fucking read books, do push-ups. I'd go eat. Every now and again, the dudes would make some commissary meals. I'd eat a little bit. Like, man, I got nobody to fucking hang out with.
Hey, at night, I read a Penthouse.
For the articles.
have Mr. Me Time, and I was good. Wake up, do it again. I was good, man. They were getting Penthouse. That's what really messed me up.
You needed a masturbator.
Oh my God! The Penthouse. That's when I knew it wasn't about porn anymore. I was like, bro, I gotta watch porn. Porn ain't no big thing. But I was reading. It got to the point I was reading Penthouse. I was like, what the fuck? Because it was years, it was years. I didn't touch a woman for fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
I didn't touch a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
You got all romance novels in your
bookcase
or what?
But see, I couldn't read the romance. I couldn't read the one where you got the dragon and the horse with the man.
You got all like the Fabio shit with the fucking hair.
All that shit. I thought I could read them. I was like, I ain't reading that. I like the Penthouse, the letters from Penthouse. And somebody was getting them in there, and I was getting them. I would go to the bookshelf and there'd be a new Penthouse. I'd be, oh shit.
Yeah, because man, I ain't read a Penthouse in forever. But in the back, people would be like writing their fucking articles about all their fucking crazy scandals and shit.
Oh my God. I was like, oh
shit. I love that shit.
It used to fuck me up, man. I was big on Penthouse. I was like, bro, I ran through a bunch of them Penthouses. A bunch of them. And then I was good. I was really good. We used to do this thing called the Pretties, though. We used to make this drink with coffee and candy and all that. And then I used to buy Cold Busters. I don't know what it is about Cold Busters, but I used to Cold Busters, like you Cold Busters. You get them from the pill window. Well, you didn't get them from the pill window. You could buy them off commissary, but they only came with like 20 of them, and you only could buy like 2 packs. They had a minimum, so you couldn't. So what I used to do, I used to have tell other people buy them, and I give you something. I pay you, you get them, and use your fucking quota, and I get them because
what is it, like cough drops?
They're like Benadryl or something.
Okay.
And I used to put them in my coffee. That's when I knew too. I was like, bro, I remember my coffee.
What did we're at Walmart picking some shit up. What did we say? It was
This motherfucker's like I found my fucking my tolerance thing. I just take a shot of Benadryl.
Yeah.
Because I'm allergic to fucking drinking.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
But what were we calling
it? Oh, and you were good.
Booster. That's my booster.
Taking a booster shot. So before you start drinking, you get your little medicine cup, pour a little Benadryl in there, take your little booster shot, and then start smashing your beers.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, I'm telling you, man, them Cold Busters was like cracking there, man, to me, man. I was like, I didn't do no hard drugs in there. Like, they had hard drugs in there. They had coke. They had fucking weed. They had that fucking fake weed that people were passing out from that shit, though. But they had fake weed. They had coke. They had fucking pills, all the narcotic pills you want, like Percocets, fucking Narcos. They had all that. They had every drug you could think of. But I just couldn't. I learned real quick the drugs and all that don't really mix when you don't got women around. You know what I'm saying? Like without the party, like I was just like, okay.
What's the point?
Why would I do some coke without women around here, man? It just didn't seem. Let me know real quick. Okay, I don't got a drug problem. That's for damn sure. I seen people with drug problems. I'm like, dude, you gonna do? What the fuck are you finna do? It's hot in here. You gonna do some coke and get hotter, and then just get fucking wild, and it's not a party. So I was like, okay, drugs only mix well with the party life. It just don't fit. So I learned real quick. It was like, okay, that just wasn't a part of my time. But I met people that I went to school with. I met like people that actually knew me. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, I'm like in prison. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing.
Yeah, went to school together. One person dated my sister. He went there. He got G5 off the unit. They caught him with a phone, and you'll see it all the time. And they used to walk the guards off. They used to call it the walk of shame because it's like a long walk you had to do to get out the building, and it was called the walk of shame. And I've seen so many women get walked off the unit. Beautiful women, beautiful prison guards. I'm like, what the fuck? But it was going down out there. It was really going down.
Did you have was there a lot of female COs?
It wasn't a lot. It was you had a few. I got cool with one. I used to get cool with one. It was an older lady. Though.
Man, you always hear those stories about them fucking hooking up with the fucking inmates.
Now I heard it was some real stuff like that going. It was some real stuff like that going. Like I was even screwing them and everything. I heard a bunch of. It was. I'm like, okay, you know, what's the guy screwing? What's the guy? I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
We hear these stories too about these prison guards that
usually
help
they have
bust
money.
people out and everything.
Yeah. Usually they have money. Like usually it be the big time dope dealer dude who you know what I'm saying. He'll show you
On the outside?
Yeah, he was on the outside. You can tell because he got a stack of pictures like this, man. I'm talking about like this, a stack of pictures, letters, commissary, and you could tell like, okay, he was probably doing a little thing out there. It usually that dude, man, and he was a big dude on the unit or whatever, and you would hear stories all the time because they were getting the phones in there. And it was, you know, I got cool with one guard, and we used to talk at night. She used to come to my cell, and we used to talk all night. But it was an older lady, older, chubbier lady. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
We call those deployment twos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Oh my God! But it felt good though, just to talk to a woman. It did. It just felt good. But you know, I was like, man, I got to get out of here, man, because you start looking at women in totally different lights. You start thinking like, okay.
We call that deployment hot.
Yeah, you'll be like, you know what?
So like an 8 or 9 here in the States.
Oh, 8 or 9 here. Oh my God, that's a fucking 20 in prison. That's a 20 in prison.
Well, there's not many in the military, but you get these girls that are like
It was few. We had women though.
3s or 4s, right? But then when you go on deployment and there's
They're
no
like
women
10s.
around, like you just became a 10.
But I gotta tell you this time, gorilla pimping saved me. It got me good.
I believe it.
It saved my life.
I'm embracing, man.
It saved my life one time. This is how gorilla pimping saved my life. It was a nude lady on the unit. And she was a nice looking chocolate woman. She was cute. You know how I be with them cute women. So we came back in from work one day, and everybody, the whole mood is different because she's new, she's cute, she's young. Everybody's just like, damn, look at her. And she kind of wild. She kind of talking shit, flirting a little bit, all of that shit. So she ended up saying some dumb shit to me. And I said, man, I went straight off the rail. I don't know what possessed me, dude. I'm like, bitch. I called her a bitch in front of everybody. I was like, bitch, shut up, bitch. Ooh. Anyway, it started getting rowdy in there. She called the fucking CEO. She called her rollers. That's what they call them, rollers. She called her rollers. She called all the people in there because it was getting too fucking crazy in there. It was. I was like, damn, I shouldn't have fucking. And so she would point people out. They came in deep, wrapped everybody up, punching people, taking people in cuffs. I'm like, oh shit. And so I just took it like a G though, but I was like, oh my God, she coming down. I was like, fuck, they finna fucking move me. And she point people out. Him, get him, get out of here, motherfucker. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh my God. She came right by me, walked right by my cell, looked me dead in the eye, done like this, just looked me in the eye. And then walked off.
No,
I had it, man. I was like, I looked her dead in the eye too. I looked her dead in the fucking eye like, and she walked by. I was scared of her, but I looked her dead in the fucking eye like, and she walked by me, and then went to somebody else and was like, him, get him out of here. I was like, I took a break. I was like, that's what I'm talking about, man. I was like, I knew it, man. Yeah, I caught her bitch in front of everybody. It was like, GP, you caught it. I was like, GP, why are you still here? I was like, shit, man, fuck that bitch, man. You gotta be gorilla in there, man. I'll tell you, man, I was like, oh my God, they like that shit. She must have liked that shit. She didn't work too many times after that. But we were cool after that. I didn't say nothing to her, she didn't say nothing to me, but I think she liked it. I think she liked it, how real I was and how just direct I was. And I looked her dead in the fucking eye like, bitch, I don't even care. And I think it's something about, I don't know, if she was scared, I don't know what the fuck it was, but it's something that she could have threw me. I was like, I'm out of there, man. Because you could damn near say I was the cause of the whole.
You like incited or
I incited a riot. I could have got wrote up for inciting a riot because I called a bitch in front of everybody. And I'm talking about it blew up after that, and I kind of felt bad a little bit because I was like, damn, she
But a Gorilla Pimp'in, you can't.
Yeah.
Can't feel
Yeah,
bad.
you can't be, I wasn't bad at the time, but she was disrespecting me. She said some dumb shit to me, so I said some dumb shit. After that, it was like, bitch. I told her, I dropped the B-bomb quick on her, man.
Isn't it? It's crazy how much, like, we all, like, think or want to say how much females are a lot. They're all the same.
Yeah.
They really fucking are.
Yeah, it's a temper.
They really fucking are the same.
Yeah, you got about two different.
They talk too fucking much.
You have a two different types, maybe.
They all watch crime shows. They all read those books that you were just talking about.
Well, one, I'm married, so I'm gonna sit this one out.
This is a perfect example.
It might be, you might have got two types, Jeff. Let's just not put them all in one box. You might got two types. Because you always meet that one that's a little bit different. She might be the same at heart.
Yeah.
But she comes off a little different. But she might be the same. But
Eventually they'll come out. Eventually they'll come out.
Yeah, eventually they come out. They all the fucking same. Oh, man. Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's not until when that happens is when we're like, oh, they're all the fucking same. Like,
Yeah.
some dumb shit.
They all do. They all have those dumb stories or those dumb backstories that you would have never thought they had. I believe that. They all either like was a sucker for some sucker, you know what I'm saying, or like you'll
For
find out.
fucking the assholes.
Yeah, you'll always find
That's
that
why they
story.
like you.
You always find that story like you did what?
So okay, maybe I'm wrong with that because I am a fucking asshole. I'm a
Yeah.
dick. Gorilla Pimp'in.
Yeah, he gorilla pimping for sure.
But in all reality, I don't. Maybe I just really am
Maybe he's just
a
a
real
gorilla.
fucking asshole,
Maybe
dude.
just a gorilla.
Because I don't come home with different girls all the
Yeah,
time.
you don't do
Like
that.
I'm not with girls women all
you
the
really
time,
don't
right?
Do that. Yeah, you come off like you do, but you don't. You come off.
And a lot
like
of people think that.
Yeah,
A lot of people
you
think
come-
that I'm like fucking. I'm like no. I was telling him. I was like, we're at the store. I'm like, man. Sometimes I'm just like, man, I really need a girl. And then I'm like, nah. Like that shit.
Yeah, you better than me, man. My point, you better than me, man. Come to the house, man. I got a bitch laying on my couch, man. I ain't even. You sleep on the couch, man. I'm one of them people. Like, yeah, come over, sleep on the couch. I can get to bed. Fuck it. You just got. I'll be sipped out a little bit about that. I mean, bro, it be women. It was, I was bad with that shit. There was girls who wanted to live with me, and then one girl I found out she was a prostitute. She was like, "Well, let me tell you," because she knew one of my friends. She was like, "Well, let me tell you off
Yeah,
the
but that's some fuck shit. Right
yeah."
there. That's the one thing that I've been realizing, especially in this new era.
Yeah.
Especially this
At least she
new.
was real and told me.
Because, dude, dating is completely fucking changed nowadays.
Yeah,
completely changed. Or just even interacting with females, or just in people in general nowadays.
Yeah.
People want to interact through text message or social media, whatever the fuck. But I have been realizing like they want some fuck shit.
One girl, it was a white lady. It was a beautiful white lady. I met online. I talked to her. She was cool and built like a sister though. That lady, that white girl was fine, man. And
Built like a what?
built like a sister.
Oh, okay.
You know they making them now. They call them pogs. They call them pogs.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. You know. That's what you know.
I haven't
Dino
heard-
know
I
too.
haven't-
Dino
I haven't heard
know
of
too.
this.
I'm gonna put Dino in the bus too. Pogs. Oh man, they the most amazing
What's it stand for?
fat ass white girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They make them now, and it's the most. It fucks me up when I see them. I be like, whoa, a white lady like that? Whoa. It fucks me up. You some little skinny white girls. You know, they got them all at fucking Twin Peaks. They got, like, I like the traditional white woman, too. I like them pretty, nice boobs and no ass. I can do that with a white girl. I can't do that with a black girl. I can't do that with no ass with a black girl. A white girl with no ass, oh, cool, you good. That's cool. Pancake, that's what's up.
You just don't expect it, right? It's already built in.
Yeah, it's built in. It looks good on them. It looks good. Big breasts. It looks good on them. But when you see these white girls, now I'm like, and she was one of them pogs, and she assumed she was gonna live with me. I don't know why she assumed that, but we ended up having sex the first couple of nights, and she stayed over. You know, we ate. And I was like, when you going home? She was like, oh, you can't. I thought I was gonna stay.
I'm getting tired of your ass.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Hey, let me show you around my apartment. Here's the fucking door.
Yeah, I'm like, so when you going home though? You gotta go home. You got what? Do you even have a home? I don't know. Yeah, she was like, now you can't. Oh, now, cause I'm like, whoa, that wasn't no arrangements. Like you can't live here. Like you can stay, chill, go home, come back a couple nights. You know, I was that kind of dude. But I'm like, you thought you were gonna live here? Like, oh my gosh, she was bad though.
So how would you let them strays in?
Yeah, that's what it is, a stray, yeah. I even had a girl, I had a girl sleep on. I could have
feeding the strays.
Yeah, see, I let her sleep on the couch one day. I'll tell her, man, but I was bad. I'll tell her, I'll give him pizza the next goddamn day. You gonna eat some pizza? Yeah, but it was, I don't know, I don't get it, but it's a lot of it, it's like that now. And you know what? I went to one girl. She was like, "Can you take me to my apartment?" I'm gonna suck on that.
What?
Take me to my apartment to like get some stuff. But
you should know right then and there.
She needed like a suitcase and her toothbrush and shit.
Yeah,
you should know right there.
Cause I didn't.
Can you get my stuff for me?
We were in the hood too. And I knew that area.
That's when you like take her and you say, "All right, you run and get something. I'll wait here for you."
And I knew this area. And I was like, damn, she stay over here. I was like, fuck, I shouldn't have. And then she was like, I even went her because she had to go to a hotel. That's when I should have known, because she had to go to a hotel and get some stuff. And I was in a hotel, like I was like, what the fuck? Like, bro, this girl is a prostitute. Her pimp might be coming over here thinking she done jumped ship. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like she was gorilla pimping you.
Yeah, she was. I was good. I was like, okay, I you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you. I'm gonna help you out. I mean, I was trying to screw her, of course. So like, I was like, man, I was having fun, but after a couple of days, I was like, you gotta get out of here.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was like, man, and it's a lot of it like that though. Like,
I know.
It's a lot of them like that. Beautiful women too. Beautiful women. Like, this is not what you would think to be out here. Like, these are beautiful women. You know, like, it's bad, man.
All right, whoever watches this, help us get to X amount of likes, followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, because eventually we want to go live.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do, is I want to go live so we can answer questions, because that's going to be the coolest shit, is interacting because of our different experiences in life.
Cool. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
There might be some shit fucking somebody pop in the chats that we know.
Oh yeah, that would be badass.
Then we're gonna fucking start some real shit.
Right?
Yeah, and then even invite people on. What'd be cool is
Well, Sunday, I told Jason about that. Hey.
Oh yeah, we got a podcast to do Sunday.
On Sunday.
She gonna do it. Yeah, I think she's for real about it. Yeah, she gonna do it.
2.
Yeah, 2 chicks.
Good luck. Well, if you're watching, you got problems with women, you come on here and learn about gorilla pimping. One-on-one.
That might what it evolved into. No women interviews and shit. Gorilla pimping.
There's a lot of fucking channels that do that shit, though.
It's a lot. And they do well, though.
And honestly, I really can't take that. I really can't.
I ain't gonna lie. When you got a little eye candy, it's good. They only look at your eyes.
I don't care about the fucking eye candy.
Yeah, we get a little
I care about fucking.
I mean, who really wants to sit around and talk to a dumb woman?
I don't.
Not that they're all dumb.
Yeah.
But if you've seen them on there, there's a good chance they're probably dumb.
Oh man, they do. They interviewing the prostitutes. They interviewing the porn people are big now.
They're the dumbest ones.
Yo, I know. They be on there. They pay them too, man. They getting $10,000 a show.
You can't knock them. Like,
You can't knock them.
Well, because they're used to getting exploited.
Yeah,
They fucking jump all over it.
Yeah, yeah. At least this one don't end with a money shot. Or maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe it will.
That's when you got to get behind the scenes.
Yeah. Oh man.
that's another reason why I don't want the channel to evolve into that, because I don't need that fucking.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because it was.
You love that shit.
I do.
Yeah,
I do, but that's why I'm saying I don't want to do that shit,
Yeah,
because I know I'm gonna have to kick them out.
Yeah. Cause I was this close from getting OnlyFans with a girl. The lady I told you.
We were gonna do cooking naked.
Well, I was gonna do. That was gonna be my own little show. Cause I wanted to do OnlyFans. I was an inch from trying it, and I cleaned out my apartment. I cleared it out, and I was gonna cook. And I was gonna cook in the nude. I wanted to do something without sex though. I didn't want to do the sex stuff.
Maybe we should just start the OnlyMans.
OnlyMans. Oh man, don't give them that.
I mean, I feel like it's a. Is it really safe to be frying chicken naked?
Yeah. Right? What? Who's talking about fried chicken? Look now. You're right. I was gonna fry chicken. I don't know how the fuck you know that.
I mean, how do you think we know it? Come on, Aaron.
Now, I'm not gonna deny that. I was gonna fry chicken. How the fuck do you know that?
My uncle used to always tell me, never cook bacon naked.
Yeah, never cook bacon naked.
No, grease is gonna get popping.
Yeah. It wasn't that, like I told this guy, I was like, it's not that sanitary, but I was trying to get creative. I was really trying.
You're gonna eat the food. Nope, they're not eating the food.
They're not eating it. Yeah, there's nobody eating it. Yeah, you're right. But it was through the idea of with one of my ex-friends. One of my ex-friends, we were gonna do it.
Well, so that's what you got to do. You got to do the cooking naked.
Yeah.
Once it's done, then you can invite everybody over, and then they can sit around and eat the chicken while you talk about whatever.
Yeah.
After you put some clothes on.
That would be good. After I was clothes on.
Well, if you put an apron on, you're not really naked anymore.
Yeah, there you go. I could have done something like that. I could have done something, and I would have sold merch.
Cooking out with your cheeks out.
Cooking out with the cheeks out.
Right?
Hey, I'm taking that. And I could have had the merch. The merch would have been awesome because I would have had an apron. I could have
signature aprons.
I would have did signature aprons. That would have been. I would have cleaned up. I'm telling you. Because this girl wanted to do sex. She wanted to do sex. She was like, "Look, every week we go to a different hotel room and fuck." And I'm like,
I don't think people really care about the background.
Well, I do a little bit because I don't like outdoor porn. I don't like outdoor porn. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see you fucking.
Well, let's just say you were doing this, right?
Yeah.
How many of your viewers are like tuning in to be like, "Oh, look, they're in a different hotel room today."
Yeah.
No, that is actually a thing though.
That's a thing though. But I know
they're gonna be like, where are they gonna be at next time?
Yeah. You're not having.
Have I ever been to that hotel?
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing. It might not be your thing.
On that fucking Omega Only TV bullshit.
Yeah.
What are they all fucking doing?
They're all talking about the background. Yeah.
Sure, that's probably what got us not skipped so much.
Yeah, it's the background. We got more comments on the background.
Background is fucking key.
The background is key. It really is.
Maybe it's a new genre.
Maybe we gotta just do the channel in different places.
Wait, only this background?
I know, that sounds exhausting.
That does.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking work just to do this shit, man.
Yeah, definitely. But we're gonna put a lot of little muscle into it. Yeah, just uploading and then finding out how to streamline the process. Once you streamline the process, it'll get rolling. You know, have you set up, have your upload times, like you saying, upload this day, drop this day. It is a lot of, but
it's a full-time fucking job.
Yeah, but at least it's a full-time job like this and not like this. Digging a ditch somewhere. Yeah. But she wanted to do it, and I was like, you know what? And we shot some stuff. I got some video. I shot some real stuff. I made about $2 on Xtube. I did. I made about $2 on ad revenue. I did. I was like, look, we'll do it.
Didn't have enough backgrounds.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Like, follow, subscribes, whatever that bullshit is to get us fucking going, because we want to go live. Answer them questions you got for us when we start having these conversations. And, yeah, till next time.